So why is the problem happening? So this is a little look at demographics and a few other things, but I think it's an important thing to focus on. So one is retirements. There are a lot of retirements, or a silver tsunami, if you will, that is starting to infect not just law enforcement, but all businesses. And what we're seeing is that from 2019 to 2025, there was an increase of about 82.5% being eligible for retirement. And that's a big problem. That's causing a crisis not just in the lack of law enforcement that is working within agencies, but it's also a knowledge gap, an experience level gap. Many police captains and chiefs are reporting that one of the biggest problems that they have is the experience gap within their agency. So when you have a lot of people that are retiring, especially the experienced ones, that knowledge transfer doesn't happen as effectively as it does when you have those people working within the ranks. So that's crisis problem number one. There's an additional crisis problem that this there is actually it's not on this slide, but over in the next 3 years, nationwide, about 18% of all agencies, the law enforcement officers that are working there are eligible for retirement. I mean, almost 20% of your staff is in the next 3 years going to be eligible to retire. Now, are they going to retire? They may not. They may want to keep working. Obviously, that would be great for the agency, but the eligibility alone does put an agency at risk of being understaffed. Another thing, this is something that a lot of folks don't really talk about, but smaller generations. People are having less kids. And they started having less kids about 20 years ago. And those are exactly the people that agencies are trying to recruit and hire. So what this graphic shows, this animation shows, is that back in 1960, you want an upside down funnel if you want a healthy, growing society. That means that there are younger people or more people at the younger ages. But what we're seeing is we're starting to develop into what's considered, it's called a chimney. And when you have a chimney, that means you have more people that are older in the society and less people that are younger that are there in their earning years and then also supporting the older generations. Eventually, and we've seen this in other countries, South Korea, Japan, some of the Asian countries are starting to see this, is that a funnel starts to develop. And that's a real problem. That's population decline. It enlists a whole list of additional problems. But what that means is there's just far more an aging society basically, and a lot less people filling the job ranks and other roles within that society. So this is a problem. This is something that our replacement rate is 2.2. And currently, we are running at about 1.6 to 1.7. So that means we need 2.2 children created every single year on average in America to replace the people that are currently no longer either active within the society or deceased. And right now, we're at 1.6 to 1.7. So we're too low.